A friend to me would be someone who's loyal,
kind,
and it's someone who is loyal,
they're caring,
and always there for you.
They respect your feelings.
If anything happens, like a bad breakup with a boyfriend, or there's any like family issues back at home, you can always call on them, and they're always willing to listen and to give you good advice.
They don't lie to you.
I'll be there for you and talk to you about it and make sure you know that everything's okay.
They're trustworthy.
Someone's down to earth,
and they always have your back.
In life, situations happen that we cannot control, and we get stressed out. Problems like financial, family, and relationships occur, and we need somebody to be there for us. Take Brandon, Danny, and Nisha's stories, for example.
The time I had a problem, my friend Manisha helped me, was when I was at school, and I was dating this one girl, and I found out she cheated on me. So I called my friend Manisha, and we talked about it, and she coached me through it and told me what I shouldn't do, what I should do, and that I shouldn't just dread over the situation, that I have to keep moving on and focus on my grades and time out of her day and her work to help me. So I really thank her for that.
The time that I felt alone was when I met a guy when I was about 18, and basically, he wasn't any good for me. He just used me for my money. And I ended up losing a lot of things with him. Like, I lost a lot of my family's trust because I was borrowing money from them. I lost my job and said I'd pay them back, and I wouldn't because I was trying to support him and me. And he was using me for all that I had. So one day, I was talking to one of my good friends named Melissa. She was telling me, she was like, you need to get your life together. And she was like, you need to find a nice job, get rid of the boyfriend, get yourself in school. So by listening to her, taking her advice, and seeing what she's doing in school, I was able to realize, hey, I need to be in school. I got a car now, and no longer with the boyfriend. So
one time I had to call up a friend because it would just beat me up inside about family issues that went on at home, and I never told anyone. There was counselors and teachers asking me what was going on, but I just had to call this one friend because it's someone who I can confide in and someone who can believe me, because at that time I was just shutting out everyone. I didn't want to speak to anyone, and it was a really big, deep issue. Back at home when I was younger, I was molested and beaten to death, and I had bruises covered up on me, and I was even wearing long sleeve clothes that were, during the summertime, so of course teachers knew, like, hey, something must be going on, but I would never speak up about it, and I would just say that my skin was just really bad because I was allergic to the sun. So I would just make up with all these lies, but I just kept crying every day. I couldn't focus, so I called up my friend, and I actually let her know. But it was a very, very hard time. Like, I was to the point where I didn't even want to live here anymore. I didn't know what was my purpose because of what I went through. And she's just a really good friend. I love her mom. She treats me as if she's her own. So it was just a hard time going through it. And I'm just really glad that I got to get it out. And I also go around speaking to other people, like, speak out about violence. So I feel like that I lead people on to be able to come out of the closet and to speak on that.
I do appreciate having that friend in my life. I just know that I just always have someone to call on.
Through all the ups and downs, our true friends stick by our side. They are family away from home, and those are the reasons why we love our friends.